In 1983, I attended my first Puterbaugh conference as a student at the University of Oklahoma. I was a Spanish major, and it was the first time I think that I met a living author. Up until then, all of the literature I'd read was by dead authors, and then here I was, a wide-eyed student, meeting an author of a work that I'd read.
One of the most vivid memories, 10 years from now, thinking back of this Puterbaugh Festival here will be having met ANDRÉS, NEUMAN and George HÉNSON, and having had fun with them, going back and forth between Spanish, English and French, and also the incredibly warm welcome that I received from everyone here, like all the students and the faculty, and it's just, I think the hospitality was just tremendous.
This has been my first time being introduced to Puterbaugh, and it's been such an international, such an eye-opening experience. I was opened up to a literary genre that I was never really aware of. Argentinian literature, Latin American literature, Spanish literature in general was something so new for me, and it just like opened so many cultural doors that I think that it diversifies the entire experience at OU.
As an engineering student, we're always focused on the people and the effects of our work. So the Puterbaugh Festival has been an exploration of that and a direct representation of it. So it's inspired me to apply these principles of travel and translation and progress to all the work that I'll do.
31 years after attending my first Puterbaugh as a student, I was invited to return as a member of the panel as a translator. And I really feel like it gives validation to my career and that everything has finally come full circle.
I think after reading and writing about Newman's work, and now that we've had many meetings with him, I think the most notable thing is that his personality really comes out in his writing, and you can really see how he is a person that embodies the borders, the kind of transnationalism that we really see in his work.
After encountering all of the things that Andrés Neumann does to push his writing to the limits and to advance the field, the most notable thing about meeting him in person is that each one had a story, each one was thought out, and we got to hear the process behind that. And that is what, in my opinion, is making him one of the greatest living authors there is.
When I look the list of Puterbaugh Fellows before me, I feel so happily embarrassed to share a small place among them, and it just so happened that many of those names are actually my favorite writers. For example, Manuel Puig, besides of course Borges, are really one of my most beloved authors. So the first thing that I think when I revise this list is what on earth am I doing here?
The University of Oklahoma is known for many outstanding programs in academics, athletics, and arts, but I don't think enough students understand the importance of world literature today, the Neustadt Prize, and the Puterbaugh Conference. Any university would be happy to have one of these things, and the University of Oklahoma has all three.